Hey, Albay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to go over the new characters, the evaluation as I always do for the Dream Collection Ishizaki Nitta plus the recent what is it called? Hidden ability characters Nankatsu Tsubasa and Black Shirt Hyuga, the junior high mid-school Hyuga. So, are they good? Well, let's move on to the Excel as always. Let me turn on the background music. So here it is. So first of all, the Black Hyuga, the mid-school Hyuga with the Tiger Shot A. Now that he has the hidden ability not only gives hidden skills, but also boosts their original stats a little bit. So this Hyuga used to be much weaker, but then he got like 700 boost on the offensive side, I think. He used to have 6046 for dribble. No, what am I saying? Hold on. 4044 I meant, yeah. So he got 700 boost for dribble, and his shot was like, yeah, 6400, so that's like 700. So yeah, these stats goes up when you do a hidden ability evolution. But for this Hyuga, because his passive is stamina consumption reduction, or I don't know what it's called, but it's that. So it doesn't directly give any boost to his stats. Therefore, even after the boost and when you add the physical, his shot is only 9,900. Yeah. So, frankly speaking, I have to say this guy, even after the hidden ability, it's hard to use. Especially because Hyuga, there's so many other Hyugas around that are way better than this. And so, if you are to use this Hyuga, you have to get rid of the other Hyuga, which I don't think is worth doing. So, for most people, I think, I don't think there's occasion for people to use this Black Hyuga. Although he does have some good hidden abilities, skills, which are sorry, it's all in Japanese, but it's on the bottom. It gives minus 2% debuff to overseas players, non-Japanese players, and he does a stamina killer 15% to the opponent, and he also has skill enhanced 10%, which will be activated by 70%, and mid-school player buff by 2%, which activates 70%. So especially the non-Japanese player minus 2% debuff is really strong. So yeah, that could be useful, but in this game, right, you don't know what kind of opponent you're gonna be facing when it comes to PvP, right? So what if your opponent comes with a Japanese team? You never know until you see him, right? So maybe if for those who aren't using Hyuga, maybe you could put him on bench, and then from halftime, if you know that the opponent is like full European team, maybe by putting him in might be helpful. But you know, putting him in means you're gonna be like losing one strong forward. So yeah, if I were you, my frank opinion is there is not many ways to utilize him, I think, even after the hidden ability. Yeah, that's my frank opinion. Alright, so that's my evaluation for the Black Hyuga. And then here is Nankatsu Tsubasa, Nambasa. So Nankatsu Tsubasa is on the very left. Okay, and in the middle is 2018 National Team Tsubasa. The reason why I put him next to it is because they're both red type. Plus, after Nankatsu got this new hidden ability, his stats are really strong now. It's the same thing as Hyuga. So on the offensive side, everything, dribble, pass, and shot went up by 700. Yeah, and physical and all the defensive stats only went up by 100. But who cares? He's a really offensive character. But what's different with him against Hyuga is he has a good passive. That's the thing. You know, his passive is Japanese player killer 20% boost. So when you do that after the new stats, look at it on the very left, right, where it says 33,289 in red. That's his offensive stats. So everything except for dribble is above 10,000 now, and especially even dribble, it's almost 10,000. It's 9,820. That's like really close to 10,000. And shot, when it comes to shot, right, look at 2018 Tsubasa. His shooting power was 12,609 when full power is on with his passive, right? But then with this Nankatsu Tsubasa's new ability, his shot will become 12,598. That's only like what, 11 difference. 11 is like nothing, right? So that's how strong this guy is. It's like as strong as full power Tsubasa now. And you guys probably know how strong full power Tsubasa is when full power fell on, right? Yeah, you tell him. Anyways, so yeah, you get the picture, right? It's really strong. It's really strong now, and he can also pass at a really high level. It's 10,871. It doesn't reach full power Tsubasa, but the difference is only like 200 or 200 something, 280 or something. So that's not a big deal. He now became a monster character, one of the best Tsubasa I think in the game. And now, as I said, the stats is really now close to full power Tsubasa, as you can see here, right? But not only that, but he now has so many good hidden skills. They are non-Japanese player killer 3% and 2%. That adds up to 5%. So it's a really big debuff against the opponent. 5%, that is big. Well, it has to be non-Japanese, but still, this guy already has Japanese player killer 20% as a passive, right? But on top of this, by having 5% minus to the opponent non-Japanese, that means it's like he has Japanese player killer 20 plus overseas non-Japanese player killer 5. It's like that, it's the same thing. So this guy is really good, and it doesn't only, this debuff is not only for Tsubasa, it goes to everyone in the team, so it's good. Plus he has 2% boost for the mid-school characters. So for those who have like Misugi, the recent Misugi, or like Ishizaki, the Dream Collection, or Nitta even, it's gonna boost these characters. I know that there's not many mid-school characters in the game. You can't make a full party with just mid-school characters. That's true. You don't have a goalkeeper and stuff like that, but we know that he gives 5% debuff to the opponent, plus he gets 2% for some characters in your team. That's good enough. That is good enough, right? And another thing that's good is he has recover 80%. It's the same exact thing as the recent Misugi had. So this guy, unlike Misugi, he could stay in the game for the whole game. He got recover 80%. That, to be honest, sucks. Recover 80, giving this recover 80 to Tsubasa is good. It's a good thing, right? Everyone, I think, is happy about it for those who's using this. But my opinion, frankly, is I was really happy that Misugi was really like, the skills that Misugi got was really close. It made me feel like I'm really controlling the actual Misugi that came out from the anime. But if this recover 80 is given to some other people, then it's not like something just for Misugi anymore. And the reason why Misugi was able to move quickly, I felt, was because he only comes in from the second half. That's why he's faster and he could move a lot, because he has stamina, because he only came in from the second half. But now that I know that Club is starting to give out these hidden ability to other characters, then for that part I was a little bit sad. But I also use this, I have this Nankatsu Tsubasa, so in terms of this Nankatsu Tsubasa being stronger, I'm really happy, of course. Yeah, and as I think some of you saw my video using that Misugi, that recover 80 is crazy. It doesn't show as a stats figure, but that is really strong. I swear to God, it's so strong. That's why this Nankatsu Tsubasa, I have to say, frankly speaking, this guy will probably, it's better than full power Tsubasa. I think so. In terms of stats, full power Tsubasa is better still, even after the boost. But if you include like the debuff or like the recover 80 or the buff that he gives to the team, yeah, this guy is better for sure. This guy is better. And for some people, maybe you might want to even remove Fest Tsubasa. I don't know. I don't know what kind of situation that would be, but there's a possibility because, you know, for some occasions, this Nankatsu Tsubasa will probably fit better because he could minus the opponent's stats and everything. So yeah, you know, overall, if you look at it, he might be annoying more than Fest Tsubasa for some people. So yeah, that's how strong this guy became. Unlike Hyuga, this guy is really strong. He was already strong. He's an initial character, and he already had like almost 9,000 shooting power. That is really strong. So even today, before this hidden skill, I still saw many people using this Nankatsu Tsubasa, and I totally understand because this guy was still strong, you know. And now that he has all these great hidden skills, man, this guy's good. Yeah, so that is my evaluation for Nankatsu Tsubasa. And next up is Ishizaki. So on the left is 2018 national team Ishizaki, and on the right is this time's Dream Collection Ishizaki. The reason why I'm putting these together is because out of all the Ishizakis in the game until today, this 2018 Ishizaki was the best for sure. Yeah, because he had a really good, well, not really, pretty good passive, which is the less stamina you have, the more stats boost he'll get, and maximum 20%. So it's hard to control, you know, because the less stamina you get, it gradually increases the boost, right? So you can't really control. So that's the thing. But there is a possibility that this guy at max will have like 12,000, almost 3,000 block stats, which is good. That's why at like a later half of the game, this guy is always even stronger. Yeah. And now that he has, we were able to get EX interception, and also I see many people with face block A at a really high level. So by putting these two to the new Dream Collection Ishizaki, who has auto block and interception 70%, I think he will get a lot of opponents passes, of course, but even shots for some. Yeah, I'm sure he won't be able to get like S99, but if you are able to put a 80 face block, for example, could block many shots. That's around like, even if it's S, if it's only like level 20 or 30, maybe this guy will win, you know. So that now finally auto block is doing its work. Finally, you know, it has to be, yeah, like this, or else auto block alone, it's not gonna work. It was never working, and in order for it to work, you have to level their block skills to a really high level, or else it's not gonna work, right? So finally, I think it's more useful. But I have to say, why didn't Clab do this for Brolin? Why from here? You know, it's only Brolin just came out like, what? Was it the previous one? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was the previous one. So it came out last month. One before. And why didn't you do it, man? I personally think they could even do it now. Do an update now and change that Brolin, because it's so unfair, especially for skill type players, because yeah, I personally feel that way. Yeah, it's the same Dream Collection, and the stats is like pretty similar, Brolin and this Ishizaki. So maybe Brolin had a better tackle, I don't remember correctly, but yeah, anyways, So that's that. And going back to Ishizaki's info or evaluation, so his passive is really good. It doesn't give any boost to his stats, but it's still good. Yeah. So that's yeah, and his interception stats, 10,433, is pretty good, but he's like Cults. Cults is like 10,800, so Cults is still better by like 300 something, and yeah, but what's good about Cults, even better about Cults, is his interception skill, artistic interception, that is 475 at max, whereas this Ishizaki's skill, the new skill, is 440. So this 35 difference is pretty big actually when you multiply that to his interception stats, because Ishizaki's interception stats at level 99 is 45,905, so that's like almost 46,000, right? But Cults, he has like 51, because his stats a little bit higher, but that's not the big part. It's the skill power that's giving big effect. That's affecting this figure. So yeah, but still this guy is good for interception, and also block. If you're able to bring like S rank, for example, if you bring this 2018 Ishizaki's new face block, which is 455 at max, when you multiply that to his block stats, it will become 46.1k. So you'll be able to have 46k for both interception and block if you're able to do S99, that is. But even if you're not, as I said, you're now able to put EX interception, and for those who ran that event hard, you probably have A80. Plus, I see many people using face block A at a really high level, so if you're able to put these to this Dream Collection Ishizaki, then without using any black balls, you already have like fairly high skill, and that would make him, I think, better than Cults. I mean, of course, you know, there are some Cults today with like S30 or 50 even, so those are really strong, but I don't think many people are still have reached that level yet. I think many people are still using their black balls to like forwards or goalkeepers. Yeah, so, or maybe duo type of skills, like golden duo. So yeah, when you think about not using black balls, Ishizaki is really useful. Yeah, it's really easy to raise him. Yeah, so I think this guy is good, as Clap Station was saying. Yeah, so that's my evaluation for Ishizaki. And last up is Nitta. So on the left, it says new, but it's not. It's the WI Nitta, the Japanese link 15% Nitta. And on the right is this time's Dream Collection Nitta. This time's Dream Collection's Nitta, unlike last one, it doesn't have any passive that will boost his stats, but his passive is low ball enhance, low ball shot enhance. So he has a S rank volley as a main skill, which is 440 at level 99, and this will become 616 because of this 40% boost. And when you do that and you multiply that with his shooting stats, which is not 10,164, it's he has good on low ball. So when you multiply 12.5%, his shooting stats will become 11,434, which is on the right bottom. And when you multiply that to 616, it's gonna be 70,000, about 70,000. That's like if you remember my best shooter ranking, he'll become rank 9 in that ranking. That's how strong that guy is. So, but there is one problem or a risk to make that happen, because his skill, as I said, is 440 at max. But thanks to his really strong passive, it becomes 616, and that's why his overall shooting stats become 70k. But who has the guts to level this volley, because maximum skill power is 440, which is, to be honest, frankly speaking, it's not strong, right? Strong shots today is like late 400s or early 500s. Those are the strong shots today. So when the era is, I mean, Club is starting to bring these super strong shots today, it's really risky to raise this skill, because when you reach level 99 and if this Nitta is still like an OP character, it's okay. But then one day he will not be an OP character, and when that happens, what's gonna happen to this S99? You know, this guy was strong because of the passive, but if new Nitta comes and he has different passive, then this skill will be dead. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. So this Nitta could be good, but it's really hard to make him good. That's my evaluation for this guy. Yeah. So comparing it to the WY Nitta on the left, I would say WY Nitta is still better. Yeah, I think it's much easier to use. He has a really high dribble as well, but this new Nitta, he has a good dribble too. So, oh yeah, I forgot about the enhance. If you do the enhance, maybe he'll have a really good dribble. I don't remember what kind of dribble was there. Let me check on another device. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't update that one. Damn it. So let me check. Nitta. So I think this dude had a dribble, for example. No, not this guy. Where's that high speed dribble? Where's it from? Fest? Yeah, it is. So 295, right? It's 295. 295 becomes... No, but it only works for low ball shots, so it's not good. It doesn't work for dribble, that passive. So that means, yeah, like I said, he can only shoot, basically. So it's really hard to use him. He has to receive the ball without being matched up with other opponents before getting into the penalty area. So it's gonna be really hard. He could only do low ball shot. But if he does that, it becomes 70k, but that's... Yeah, it's hard. I think it's hard. Yeah. I have to say, WY Nitta is better. Way better. Yeah. So I guess this time's, out of the 4 new characters, well, 2 new characters and 2 that got hidden ability, I would say Ishizaki and Tsubasa. They are great. Really good. Really good. I think many people will start using Nanbasa again, like the good old days. And from whatever they were using, like full power Tsubasa or even maybe Fest. For some people, like if the color match better with Nankatsu, or like if you want that hidden ability, maybe there could be many people that might shift that way. I don't know. I haven't tried anything yet, so let me try for myself and see. And I would definitely want to demonstrate how good they are. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. And that's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and support my video channel. And stay tuned for my future video. Thanks for watching, and bye.